So today's video is going to be a smoky eye specific to brown eyes because I have brown eyes, a lot of us have brown eyes, and I think that brown eyes can kind of be looked over and kind of like underrated, if you know what I mean. Like, everybody thinks, oh, brown eyes are so common, they're not that great, but like when you do the right makeup to enhance them, brown eyes can be so striking and so gorgeous. I think they're gorgeous anyway, but like they can really pop out of your face because it's really easy to make like blue eyes or lighter eyes like pop, but a brown eye is a little bit more difficult. But I'm going to take you through today and show you how I created this gorgeous kind of red, brown, blue, brown, smoky eye to really enhance your brown eyes. I used some Makeup Geek, some ColourPop, and then I also, for the rest of my face, I used a few of these products from Glam, which is a company I had never heard of, but they contacted me and asked me if I wanted to try some of their stuff, and of course I said yes because I like trying out new things. But I really liked them, so I'm going to have a coupon code and a link down below to Glam in case you guys are interested in checking them out, because I have really been liking these products and I definitely recommend them. But yeah, if you want to see those other products I mentioned before and these products in action in this makeup look, then just keep watching. Okay, voiceover take 2 because my best friend just called me and shit talked for an entire 30 minutes. So we're going to do this again. We're going to start off with Frappe by Makeup Geek as our transition color on an E40 brush from Sigma, and we're going to blend that into the crease, and then I'm going to poke myself in the eye because this clip was kind of fail. I poked myself in the eye and then there was a fan like blowing directly in my face, so my eyes are like watering. But basically you just want to buff it into the crease and blend it out so that it's nice and seamlessly blended. This warm brown shade is really going to enhance your brown eyes because of the warm tones. It's going to make them look nice and chocolatey brown. Then we're going to go in with Koko on an E35 brush. This is also going to be like that warm chocolatey brown that's going to make your eyes pop, and we're going to blend this more directly into the crease and then also kind of just all over the lid. It's going to make a really nice gradient and a little bit more depth and dimension to the eye when it's blended into that Frappe color. So we're just going to buff it and blend it on from the outer corner all the way to the inner corner and just make sure it's nice and blown out. And then I'm going to take Mittens, which is an eyeshadow color from ColourPop. I'm going to take that on an E25. It's a really nice dark, like reddish brown shade. I'm going to take that really directly into the crease on an E25 and buff it from the outer corner to the inner corner. Once again, building more dimension when you do kind of layers of these different shades of brown that all tie into the same like tone family. It just builds a lot of dimension, and that's really what builds a great smoky eye, is like layers on layers on layers. You just want to build the different layers of each color and it's going to give you a perfect blend. Now we're going to go in with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue and Bay from ColourPop. So I'm first going to lay down that glitter glue and then put the Bay shade right on top of it. You don't actually need this glitter glue, but I wanted it to be really intense, so I decided to lay that down and then pop it on with this concealer brush. This is a gorgeous kind of blue-brown, almost like purple undertone to it also. It's just amazing. The duochrome in it is absolutely gorgeous, and I absolutely love this shade, and I think this is like the perfect shade to bring out brown eyes. It is absolutely gorgeous and it makes your brown eyes just pop like crazy. So I'm laying that down on the lid with that brush, and you want to do glitter glue and then shadow and then go on to the next eye and do the same thing so that that glitter glue doesn't dry, but you do want to just get that precisely on the lid with that small concealer brush. And then because it was kind of choppy because we put it so precisely on the crease, I'm going to go back in with Mittens, and this time on a small tapered blending brush, and just blend a little bit more of that right in the crease where the edge of the lid color ends. That way it's a nice seamless blend and you don't really see that well like where the color ends and where the other color begins. So you just want to make sure everything is nicely blended. It's going to make the smoky eye look a lot better and just more smoky, because smoky really just means blended. So you want to make sure that every step you go through, you just keep on blending. Now I'm going to take Vanilla Bean on this small shader brush, and we're just going to pop this right under the brow as our brow highlight. I chose to do this matte shade because we have so much shimmer going on the lid, and lately I've just been liking matte colors to highlight the brow bone rather than shimmer. I just think it looks a little bit cleaner and more professional, so I'm just going to pop that right under the brow. And then I'm going to go in with the Inglot number 77 Gel Liner on an EO5 brush and just go ahead and give myself a nice wing. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I think it just pulls the entire look together and makes it look nice and clean and precise. You can wing it out as much or as little as you want to. It's up to you. But do you guys see how I get like black on the inner corner of my eye? Does that happen to anybody else? I feel like it's because of my eye shape, but I have no idea, but it literally annoys me so freaking much. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and give ourselves a nice wing. This Inglot Gel Liner is awesome. It does transfer a little bit on the inner corners, but it's really nice and black and amazing. Then I went ahead off camera and just popped on these Koko lashes in Soho. And now we're going to move on to the skin. I'm going to start with the Skindinavia Makeup Primer Spray and just spray that all over my face. I know I told you guys I'm allergic to this, but honestly, we live on the edge here. I just really love it, so I wanted to use it. And then I'm going in with the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer and just slapping that on my face. This is going to make our foundation glide on really, really smoothly. Not necessarily fill in the pores, but lately I've been trying to take it easy on the pore fillers because my pores are so clogged. But yeah, we're just going to put this on so our foundation can slide over the top of it. And now we're going to go in with my new favorite product ever. This is the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible Pro Matte. Wow, I fucked up on that. And I'm gonna go in with this and apply it with a beauty blender. This is such a gorgeous matte, like super matte finish, but it's like so creamy and works so well and blends so well on the skin and lasts all day and just looks flawless. Like everything you want in a foundation, this has. It is incredible. And I have super dry skin, and even though I have dry skin, the matte finish, like, it doesn't matter. Like, it still works perfect. It doesn't cling to any dry patches or anything. Now I'm going to go in with my second new favorite product, and this is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I'm obsessed with this stuff. It's so good. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that under the eyes and on the high points of the face where we usually do with our concealer to conceal and highlight on the face. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend it all out with the Beauty Blender as we usually do. And then I'm going to take my NYX Contour and Highlight Pro palette or something. And I'm going to take the cream shade and the banana shade and just set where we put that concealer. Guys, seriously, ever since I got this contour palette, I haven't even touched my other ones. Like, I'm obsessed with it. And for it to be like the drugstore version of all those cool contour palettes that are out, I'm like so in love with it. I wish they had like different shades you can pop in and out because the quality of these powders is amazing. But now I'm going to take this kind of warmer toned matte bronzer shade from the palette. I'm going to use this to bronze up the skin, so I take it on a big dome brush and kind of fluff it around the perimeters of my face. You want to make sure this is like nice and buffed out, and that's what's going to give you that really nice like healthy glow on the skin that you want from a bronzer. So you're just going to buff that all around the perimeter of your face, so on the forehead, on the cheekbones, a little bit on the neck and the jawline, and all those places you want to be a little bit more warmed up. And then I actually went in with the cooler tone from the palette, and I went in on the flat definer brush and wow, I just said went in like 4 times. And I went and defined my cheekbones a little bit more. I almost said went in again. I went in, oh my god, I contoured my cheekbones. I defined them, and then I went around my nose and defined that a little bit more too. And I feel like I can't talk. It's 1 a.m. Why did I do this myself? But yeah, just go ahead and do that. And then for blush, I'm taking this Madame Glam blush in Au Naturel. I will link Madame Glam down below, like I said before, but this is a really beautiful, like, neutral pink blush. Not too crazy, doesn't compete with anything on the face, but this formula is amazing. It blended so well on the cheeks, and it was so pigmented, and I'm, like, obsessed with this blush. It's going to definitely be my new everyday blush. Now I'm going to take Opal from Becca, which is, you guys know, like, my favorite highlighter ever. I'm just going to put that right on top of my cheekbones and the center of my face, like down the bridge of my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, my chin, all those places I love to glow. You don't have to put a highlighter on, but you guys know I love to glow, and I think it like makes any look so much better. So I went ahead and did that. And now back to the eyes, I'm going to take this Stila eyeliner in the shade Spice, and we're going to line the waterline with this. This is a really nice, rich, like red brown, and this eyeliner I think is perfect for brown eyes. It makes them pop so much, and the red in this brown eyeliner makes the eyes look more like burgundy and like mahogany. It's gorgeous. Then I took a little bit of Bay on a pencil brush and I just buffed that right along the lower lash line. You aren't going to get like the same color effect that you do on the lid because you're buffing it out, so you're really going to get more of that like red, brown, purpley tones from it, but it still looks really gorgeous when you buff it out, and I absolutely love it. I think it smokes out the lower lash line perfectly for this look, and it adds to like all of the tones that we're using to enhance the eye color, so you just want to go ahead and buff that out with the pencil brush. And then I went back in with Mittens, this time on a flat definer brush, and I just went ahead and defined the lower lash line. So you just take this on the flat definer brush and you press it into right where the lashes meet the eye, and it goes ahead and like defines the eye just a little bit more. You don't have to do the step, but I think it's a really nice way to add a little bit more smoke to the look. And then I went in with Shimma as my inner corner highlight. I like to do matte on the brow bone, but then in the inner corner of the eye I like to do something a little bit more shimmery. It brings a lot of light to the eye and makes it look really, really pretty. And then I just went in and popped on some mascara on my lower lashes just to finish off the entire look. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I think it pulls the whole look together. And now for lips, I'm going to go in with NYX's Natural Lip Liner. I know, right? Not Rose Brown. But this is a little bit lighter than Rose Brown, but still kind of that same shade, just like a lighter version, which obviously I had to get it. And I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips with this. So I line that, like, I kind of overline it just a little bit, and then I go on the outer corners and kind of shade them in to kind of contour the lips a little bit. And then I went in with this Madame Glam lipstick in a shade that I cannot remember. I can't remember the name, but it will be listed down below. And I put this on. It's like a really nice peachy nude. And this is a very, very matte formula. It is like super matte, but I kind of liked it because it lasted on my lips all day, and I love the matte finish. For this look I actually wanted a glossy finish, but I loved like the intense matteness that this lipstick gave. But I did want a glossy finish, so I just went in with Bite Beauty's Rambutan lip gloss and just topped it off. This is an amazing nude gloss. If you like nude glosses, I definitely recommend this one. And then just to finish the entire look off, I took the Skindinavia makeup finishing spray and just spritzed my whole face with that to lock everything in place and make sure everything's nice. Okay, ladies, that's going to be it for this makeup look. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this is helpful for you ladies with brown eyes, or if you're doing makeup on somebody with brown eyes, to help you kind of make them pop off the face rather than kind of get looked over, because I know brown eyes can get looked over sometimes. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I love you dearly. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!